So both players then probably relaxing in the interval. I'm not sure if either of them went for a little bit of practice. Ding does sometimes. So it all depends how the players feel. So Mthew Stevens then, who had the highest break in that fourth frame to pull things back to level. Break of 92. Before that, there was not a lot happening out there, it must be said. Sure, it'll warm up now. It's come into the vital time after the interval. It's win or lose time now.
Yeah, Mthew didn't go to the practice table. He probably didn't go to the practice table because he didn't want to wear his tip out. I was having a chat with him and he said he needs a new tip. The tip has been on the queue for 2 years, which is very unusual for a professional snooker player these days, Terry. I mean, the tip I use in the Legends has been on for 13 years, but I don't play, but there's very little tip on that. So maybe if he can get himself through this match, he'll put a new tip on, but he's a long way before he might need that.
Some players, of course, like a tip that's got a little bit more life in it, a larger tip. But I know Mthew Stevens likes the tip when it goes very low on the cue. There's not a lot left in it, and they're generally quite a lot harder then. And some players prefer that to get their timing right, and the noise it makes when they strike the cue ball. And obviously, with a softer tip, there's a. You see his cue there. He's holding it up in the air. It's not falling off, Dennis. Anyway, there's not a lot there, is there?
There's very little tip on that cue, I can tell you. One very good long pot. But as has happened in a few of the frames, the blacks got tied up earlier on. And there you see it, that red just to the left of it, spoiling it. The pink might be available. He's nicely on the blue here, but I'm just wondering if the pink will go into one of the corner pockets. Might be available into the right corner. It won't go in that one, but maybe the other one. There you go. And of course it'll be available into the middle as you looked at it there. But that's for a few shots time.
Took a fair bit of time on that shot then, and perhaps the viewers be thinking, why is that? It looked simple enough, but queuing off the cushion like that. The slow blue across the nap is, you've got to hit the cue ball dead centre unless you can push it offline. You didn't want the cue ball to travel too far, because the further it went to the left-hand side of the table, the more difficult these pots became. These two reds to the right of the pink.